So the Northstar group, which typically meets Thursday, now meets every day of the week, like Caitlin was just talking about. We have a private Facebook group page, or a Facebook group, not a page. And so really this resource was created almost exactly a year ago. It's a way for us home group members to stay in contact with each other and share information. Obviously, a lot of, or maybe not obviously, but a lot of people are interested in what the Northstar group does. And so we have members that maybe aren't typical home group members join. And then especially within the last week or so, it's really exploded. And one of the reasons it's exploded is because we've allowed the group to be searchable. This does not change the privacy functions. You cannot see the members in it. I double checked and did more research. Someone tried to correct me, and I was correct. But so you can join this group. It's totally anonymous. Only members are in the group. But we use this now not just as a way to talk about all things Northstar. We also really have an atmosphere of collaboration and unity. The Northstar group of Narcotics Anonymous really supports all virtual NA resources. And so we encourage members to post their own group flyers, event flyers, trainings, webinars. It's more of a resource sharing group instead of like a support group. Not that we would shy anyone away from reaching out. And so at the top, that's our cover photo. And so if you see that, you know you're in the right place. You can always search for Northstar Online Group of Narcotics Anonymous, or you can visit the link that is in the chat. You know, this is something that's searchable for now. After all this dies down, we might make it to invite only, meaning you have to have a friend in the group that sends you an invite. But again, this group will remain private so that people cannot see who is in the group. So it's just another resource. We're not trying to duplicate resources. We're not trying to say that we're better than anyone. We just really want to provide a place where members can go and share and ask questions. So that's all I have for that. Feel free to join.
Leave that up for just a second, Jess, because
yeah, no problem.
The reason that I asked Jesse to do this today is that the role, just like the role of our home group and the format needed to change rapidly with the meeting attendees, so did our Facebook group. Is that we established this Facebook group as an internal communications place for home group members, and that's why we erred on the side of caution, extreme caution and anonymity, because we are all over the world in our home group. We, you know, some of us will probably never meet face to face, and so we had to establish a form of communication somewhere. And so that's how the group started. I think we have one moderator and 6 admins or 1 admin. I don't know all the terminology, but that was one of Jesse's skill sets. And so that's why she took the role that she did. And we keep fluid in this time of uncertainty, and that's why all of these things have changed. And so we just wanted to make sure that you guys understood that there are resources, you know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There's different ways to communicate amongst yourselves. And if your home group wants to start a space for itself and you want to transition, you know, you can do that. You can do that with your 30 or your 50 home group members and have a private group, or you can do it like some of the bigger quarantine groups.